Meanwhile, I have more guests joining here with me. Moshmi, my colleague, is also here. Before I go to all of them, I want to take your attention for a minute to what is it that the common man really wants. Earlier in the day at Jantar Mantar, lots of citizens, some young students as well who had skipped school and colleges, came down with banners and posters in hand. In fact, I met a mother whose testimony really moved me on why she cares about air so much. We spoke with them to try and understand exactly this, that when people care enough to come out on the streets in 500 AQI, why doesn't this make enough impact inside the parliament as well? Take a look.
ये कालस आपके फेफड़े हैं, ये कालस हमारी सरकार की नीतियां हैं, उनकी पॉलिसी है, उनका कालापन द ग्रे, this is the shade of grey. Our government is actually right now performing. That's why my prime minister could say.
What do you want from the government? क्या करना चाहिए immediately?
देखो, सिंपल सी बात है. आपके बाथरूम में आपकी बाल्टी में पानी भर रहा है और वो नीचे गिर रहा है, तो आप बाल्टी के आगे बाल्टी लगाएं, जो इस वक्त सरकार कर रही है, या फिर आप नलका बंद कर दें. नलका बंद चीन ने किया. चीन का एग्जांपल इसलिए दे रहा हूं क्योंकि भाई देखो, टेक्नोलॉजी एक सोल्यूशन है.
Tell me your name. Where have you come from?
I'm Sudhir. I'm from Dhanbad, Jharkhand. I study here.
Study here. धनबाद की हवा भी इतनी खराब है.
नहीं यार, एक तो हमको ये समझ नहीं आता कि धनबाद तो कोल कैपिटल है ना देश का, मतलब देश से इट्स कोल कैपिटल. उसके बावजूद अगर वो इतना साफ है तो फिर दिल्ली इतना क्यों बुरा है? मतलब वहाँ तो कोल जल रहा है ना, ऐसे पागल जैसा जल रहा है. आई हैव सीन टन्स ऑफ कोल बर्निंग हियर एंड देयर. मतलब मेरे स्कूल के जस्ट बगल में, जहाँ पे मेरा स्कूल था, उसके जस्ट बगल में खंडर था पूरा, और वहाँ कोल जलते रहता था. मेरा स्कूल में हम फिर भी क्रिकेट खेल सकते थे, हम यहाँ पे नहीं खेल पाते.
तो पार्लियामेंट जो है यहाँ से बहुत दूर नहीं, करीब 1 किलोमीटर 2 किलोमीटर दूरी है, वहाँ पर भी ये सारे डिस्कशंस चल रहे हैं. आपको लगता है उनको उठाना चाहिए मुद्दा पोल्यूशन का?
ये आई डोंट थिंक इट्स अ क्वेश्चन. मतलब ये क्या क्वेश्चन है कि उठाना चाहिए? सिंपल, इससे ज्यादा कुछ रेलेवेंट नहीं है अभी, पर्टिकुलरली अभी. मतलब ये तो क्वेश्चन होना ही नहीं चाहिए कि उठाना चाहिए या नहीं उठाना चाहिए, तो बहुत बेसिक है.
Tell me your name. What compelled you to come out when the AQI is still 500?
My name is Namrata Yadav and I am a mother of a 7-year-old child who's already gone through 4 eye surgeries, and he was a premature baby, an IUGR baby, which now there's enough scientific evidence that pollution leads to, and there's direct correlation between IUGR babies and pollution. When I was 5 months pregnant, the first question I was asked was whether I was a smoker. And I'm not a smoker, but I think I'm a smoker now. And my son's childhood is not normal. And if I don't come out on the streets and fight for him, then I don't think I'll ever be able to live with myself.
If I don't come out on the streets and fight for the lungs of my child, I don't think I'll ever be able to live with myself. Just one of the many voices who were there at Jantar Mantar today. But that's exactly the question here. If people feel so strongly about the issue, why hasn't it picked up inside Parliament? On this point, I want to bring in my colleagues here. Aishwarya and Mousmi are here with me as well. Aishwarya, we were talking about this earlier. You know, I spoke with, by the way, just FYI to all our viewers, we try to speak with so many MPs all day long. And while they're ready to speak to us off record, a lot of younger ones, mind you, they don't come on record to speak about the issue. Do you have some insights on why that's happening?
I think the government at the moment is still, Sonal is actually looking at a foolproof plan of what exactly to do, because this was one of the major issues, especially in the state, in the national capital. You know, after 27 years, you come back. So the people were hoping that when you come back with an elaborate plan. Okay, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. And on the back of that plan, you also give a deadline of sorts. That, okay, you know, maybe you need to give us a year. They could have asked for a year. They could have asked maybe for 2 years, telling the people that these are the problems and we will solve these problems. I think the other problem also, which not just the BJP, the other parties are also feeling, and this is something which Congress MPs have been speaking about, the younger generation, they are the ones who are now scared to come in the national capital. The older ones are still a little bit okay with it, that okay, hey, pollution.
I have a slightly different view. I think the older politicians haven't woken up to the issue just yet. Just like how it happens in our houses, I think our parents and our grandparents still haven't understood the degree of damage that happens with air pollution. It's the same with older MPs as well.
They think that it's okay, you know, just 15 days, maybe to 25 days, that's it. And also the MPs, they do not feel the impact of it because they are here barely for 20-25 days. Those who are staying in the national capital understand that it's not a 25-day problem. It starts in October and goes on till almost Feb. So this is the timeline where you are staying, and I think the younger people also are understanding, and this is something which the doctors are telling them. If you stay with these lungs, your lifespan will be shortened. Now just imagine if there is a baby, the lifespan of the baby already has been shortened.
So I spoke with an MP earlier in the day, Maushami, and I don't want to name the person. He's a young MP from BJP, recently became a dad, and said that I have raised up this issue with my party earlier, but I've been told that there's no point going on about it yet. I really care, but I don't know how to talk about it. That's the reality. Are you also feeling the same thing when you talk to, say, Congress MPs?
You know, it's laughable. You know, Parliament is supposed to deliberate on very serious issues, and pollution is one of the plaguing issues. It's a national issue, and especially when you're breathing in a gas chamber like the national capital. The entire politics over pollution has divided the politicians. So, they are colored in terms of certain parties will wear, politicians will wear masks and bring oxygen cylinders, while the other politicians who perhaps are from the ruling party don't find the air toxic. So I'm saying that.
But they did when they were not in power, when election campaigning was going on, when manifestos were being written. Then they did care.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, that, they are colored in terms of what their party, if you're in the ruling party, you can't really oppose or talk about pollution. I think we need to get above that. The politicians need to get above that and fight for this cause at large. And thereby, you're talking about Sonia Gandhi's article in terms of, we saw lots of Congress politicians coming out. Aishwarya caught Dipendra Hooda. I spoke to Imran Masood, who got optics. Yes, beyond the optics, what are you really doing? Sonia Gandhi has written an article, and if you would want me to elaborate on that, talking about that, slamming the Modi government in terms of the homegrown policy about favoring corporates, getting clearances later after they've really corporate clearances, on environment later. And it's also, she's also talking about the death of the Aravali by, making changes in the policy. So, and talking about the gas chamber that many cities, not only the national capital, has become, but beyond.
For them also, it's not enough to press. Like there was a protest on SIR, but there's been no protest from the Congress on pollution.
So I've been told that today they had a protest on the Labour Code, and there could possibly be a protest on pollution tomorrow, because it's only the third day in the Parliament.
In Parliament, you're saying there will be a protest on pollution?
There's going to be a protest on pollution. Perhaps we'll see lots of, and there has been a protest on pollution earlier in the previous years also. And you and me have been reporting on pollution for decades now. Like, I'm not that old, but yes, for at least 15 years, I've been seeing this.
Our lungs are very old, Maushami. I don't care about the age. We are clearly aging with all this air. Bhavleen is also here with us. She represents warrior moms who have been at the forefront. You are the guys who went to Supreme Court, got GRAP implemented. You are the guys who went and said something needs to be done on the issue of air pollution. I want to understand this from you. When you and I spoke back in, say, 2014, 2015 versus 2025 now, what do you think has changed and what has not?
So I think nobody is saying no to air pollution anymore. Those were the years when they said air pollution wo kya hota hai? There's nothing that anyone would. But now everyone agrees, from the MPs to the rickshawala to waste worker, pradushan to hai, and nobody dare say कि नहीं है, वो आप कोई नहीं बोलता. लेकिन what really didn't go well, not only now, even for the past so many years, like 10, 12, 15 years, that what you're trying to do is absolutely in the wrong direction. You are saying कि प्रदूषण करिए, pollution करिए और फिर उसको साफ करते हैं. So whether it was a smog tower, or now you want to sprinkle water, or you want to do cloud seeding, whether it works, not works, irrespective, चलो हम citizens हैं, हम सब हमेशा गलत है, आप सही है. फिर भी what direction that you're going into is absolutely wrong, because you want to create pollution and then clean it. That is never going to get us clean air. Clean air will happen only when you will work on the sources of pollution. And that is the most important thing. That means for that, you need structural reforms, you need systemic changes, you need very, very strict compliance. There's no...
But what do you have to say about, and Jay, come in on this point as well, GRAP 3, GRAP 4 measures compared to last year to now, do you see a difference?
Well, we saw a loosening, right? And we saw resistance to go to GRAP 4. And I want to get to my theory on why the government is not addressing this issue. The goal of the development agenda and the goal of $5 trillion dollar economy directly conflicts with climate and air pollution. So you are, in one hand, you are driving irresponsible construction, irresponsible consumption, and on the other hand, you want to reel it in and say, okay, now we need to reverse air pollution, you need conscious consumption, right? You need health, you need hygiene, you need to bring back Swachh Bharat, which we don't even remember anymore. I mean, that was a message, I want to say over a decade ago. Nobody's even mentioned it in a decade. Now, so we need to bring that back. And I don't see that from anybody. I mean, early in this season alone, the day GRAP 1 was announced, within 48 hours of it, the Supreme Court lifted the fireworks ban, which was mind-baffling. That just tells you the agenda of the government, right? That, it is a faith-based agenda. It's not a health-based agenda. It's not a life-based agenda. So it's very clear that faith,
but I think-
politics, and profit is taking precedence over health and life.